We'll meet the Ranger Doggy. It says we're live. L-I-V-E. It's early. Happy super duper happy Monday, the 27th. Yeah, the 27th. The 27th? Who's this? The 27th, we better make sure. It is the 27th of August 2018. It's early. On our way, the Boo-Boos and I are on our way back to the big town of Oklahoma City. On our way back to work. On our way back to the whole new work week. The whole new week is upon us. Yes, yes. So yeah, we left out of Mom's house about 4:50 this morning. Jumped on the road. Now we're just rolling along in the VW bus. Yes, yes. I got a little bit of a headwind, so that means I'm running into the wind this morning. Running into the wind. You too. Hold on, I can't read it. This is New Medela. I can't read from my man. I'm sorry. Welcome to the OVW Bus. You have a good work week as well. Thank you so much for joining along. I gotta get some glasses. I just see it says New Medela. I'm sorry if I can't read it from this distance, but happy Monday, happy Monday. Mr. Ranger Dog and I just on our way back to the big town. We had a most excellent weekend at my mom's house. A most excellent weekend. We certainly enjoyed it. Always goes by quick, huh, Mr. Ranger? Always goes by quick. Stopped off, grabbed me some coffee. I got me some coffee. And as you can see, the sun has not risen in my neck of the woods yet, which is interesting because I can remember just doing coffee talk with you fine folks a month ago from the road at this time, and the sun was rising. We had a sunrise upon us, but the sun has not even started to rise yet here in my neck of the woods. Yes, yes. But I certainly enjoyed my weekend at my mom's house. I enjoyed it. Rest and relaxation when I go to my mom's house. Nothing but rest and relaxation and good food. And good food. My mom wants to make sure to feed me well when I'm there. Traffic's a little on the heavy side this morning. For unusually heavy for a Monday morning on at least this neck of the woods. Whole new work week is upon us. Here in a few minutes, I'm going to stop up here at my little stopping spot, check the engine temperature and all that jazz. Come, Mr. Ranger. Come, Mr. Ranger. Seems like Mr. Ranger was all ready to go for a ranger ride this morning. Because he, on the norm, when we drive back to Oklahoma City, he usually gets his breakfast when we get into the city. We'll usually stop at the Flying J, and I'll feed his breakfast and all that. But he seemed to be ready for his breakfast before we left this morning. So he got his breakfast, and he got some of Grandma's stuff, some of Grandma's broth that she made for Mr. Boo Boo's. Yeah, it's a little windy here in my neck of the woods. I'm running into the wind. Normally, I don't have much of a wind this time of the day. This morning, I got a little bit of a wind. A little bit of a wind, but it's okay. Bus is doing excellent. Not too hot this morning. Feels actually pretty dang good. I'm at the Ranger. Yeah, when I go see my mom, the weekend always goes by super duper fast. Of course, this coming up weekend is Labor Day weekend. Labor Day weekend. Saturday, I'm going to go work with my friend Kevin. My friend Kevin texted me yesterday, wanted to know if I wanted to go work with him this coming up Saturday. He had a job lined up, needed some help. I said, sure, I'll do that for you. You make a little extra cash, all that groovy jazz. Of course, I'll be off on Monday, Labor Day. It's a paid vacation for yours truly. A paid vacation, which is always totally hip and groovy. Yeah, it's always hard to go back to the city on Mondays when I leave Mom's house. It is. Big mother trucker! It just amazes me how it's still dark here in my neck of the woods. And just a month ago, 6 a.m., the sun was arising. Now it's not come up yet. It doesn't make the boo-boos. What's wrong? Well, what you up to? What you up to? You thinking about going back to lay down, huh? Is that what you're doing? You're debating on going back there to go lay down, huh? I don't know. It looked like a frog jumping across the road. Might have just been something blowing across the road. I don't know. Up to Boo-Boos. Boo-Boos gonna hang out with their puppy dog friends today. Yeah, summer is gonna be back in our neck of the woods today. 97, heat index of 101. So it'll be warm today, Mr. Boo Boos. I come get Mr. Boo Boos after work and we'll get the bus set up and cool down, huh, Mr. Ranger? We're running into the wind this morning, Mr. Ranger. Definitely tell we're running into the wind. But I certainly hope everybody had a most excellent weekend. I really do. Hope you got to hang out with your friends or your loved ones. Just relaxed. Got to go see something fun, do something fun. I certainly enjoyed my weekend. Yeah, we're just crossing or going by the news and interviews. Hey, good morning, funeral host. Good morning. Hope all is well. Totally hip, hip, and groovy in your neck of the woods. Happy Monday, my friend. Happy Monday. We're just driving by the Stillwater exit. On our way back to the big town of Oklahoma City. Still a little dark here in my neck of the woods. Daybreak is yet to be upon us yet. Sunrise is yet to happen. It will. I'm getting ready to stop up here and check my engine temperature. And all that groovy jazz. Jumps in the bus, yes. The bus came by. And funeral host got on. Yes. And that's when all the adventure began. Oh, here's our little pull off our parking area. Next drive it says Mr. Boo Boo. So we're gonna check it out. Check it out. Check out our engine temp. Oh, brother man, I had an awesome weekend. I certainly hope you had an awesome weekend as well. I enjoyed it. It was nothing but rest and relaxation. Hang out time with Mom, Mr. Ranger Dog. Alright. I'm gonna stop and check my oil temperature, engine temperature, all that jazz. Alright, just one moment. Bear with me. Everything A-okay. Everything A-okay. Everything's groovy. Swell well and totally hip and groovy. Totally hip and groovy. You ready, boo-boos? All right. Let's go. Come on. Here we go. I helps him up. I helps him up. I helps him up. There you go. Yeah, I usually stop here and check the engine temp, all that jazz. Same thing when I'm heading north. Right up here, there's a pull-off area on the northbound side. This is where I stop when I head north. When I head north, that car was not letting me over. He's like, I'm staying right here. So yes, I certainly had a most excellent weekend, funeral host. Just hung out with my mom. What happened in the Jeep? Went for a Jeep ride. Heck yeah, funeral host. Heck yeah. But I certainly enjoyed my weekend. I really did. Just relaxation, rest and relaxation. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. All I did was just relax. Going topless. Yeah, it's early. It's an early one. Well, same coffee talk time for me. Just amazes me that there has not been nothing. No sunrise. No sunrise. Yeah, this coming weekend is Labor Day weekend. 3-day weekend for me at XL Auto Parts. But Saturday I'll help my friend Kevin. I'll make a little extra cash. Extra cash never hurts. No, it does not hurt. Yeah, we don't have a sunrise yet. It amazes me that the sun has not, it's starting to. Here, I'll show you. It's starting to. It's getting ready to shortly. That's looking off towards funeral host. Funeral host. I'm looking towards you, towards the east. And that way is southeast. That way is Florida. That way is Tennessee. Funeral host, Brother Mark, all them groovy people. That way. But yeah, sunrise is yet to come up in my neck of the woods. Getting ready to, though. Getting ready to. I think they're calling for a little bit of a windy day today. especially with the way the wind is right now. When I run into the wind like I'm doing now, I don't get the best fuel consumption, that's for sure. Yeah, I enjoyed hanging out at Mom's yesterday. It seemed like my vlogs were like next to nothing the past Saturday and Sunday, but I didn't do much. I didn't do much, just hang out at Mom's house. Just recharge the old batteries up. Yesterday my mom made a roast. She put a roast in the crock pot. So all day long the house was smelling scrumdiddlyumptious. So my mom definitely likes to cook some good food when I come and visit, and I'm totally grateful for that. It's nothing like Mom's cooking. Mr. Boo Boo's, he had a plethora of good food from Grandma's. Huh? My mom made Mr. Boo Boo some good food. He got some good food. Yeah, Mondays are always hard to get back into the routine. Monday. Just don't get the case of the Mondays. Just kind of hung out, huh? Kind of felt bad because this weekend I just marinated, watched TV. Well, I didn't really watch TV. I watched the History Channel with my mom, and we watched Animal Planet. My mom was all about Animal Planet this weekend, so we watched a lot of Animal Planet. But it just felt good to like kind of recharge the old batteries at Mom's house. Played a little golf with Boo Boo's yesterday morning. That was swell well and totally getting groovy. I always enjoy my morning rounds with Ranger. Uh-oh, he fell down. Hold on, Tino host. Hi, Flowey. You guys fell down. Hold on, I got you. You guys are staring at the ground. Sorry about that. Indeed. It amazes me because look at the moon. That's the moon, man. That's the moon, man. We got Mr. Boo Boo sitting over there watching the world go by. He just loves sitting there watching everything go by. Mr. Boo Boos. I'm glad you guys are joining me for a moonlight drive in the old VW bus. It's just a moonlight drive in the old VW bus. The old VW bus. So here we are rolling in at 25 minutes after the hour here in my neck of the woods. Your neck of the woods and everybody's neck of the woods. It is the 27th of August 2018. Yeah, he just sits there and hangs. That's Mr. Boo Boo's. That's it. My trusty wingman, my co-pilot. My buddy right there. My buddy. My buddy and me. That moon just gets me. Look how big that moon is. That moon is big and bright. Just a big, bright, shiny moon. Just a big old, bright and shiny moon. I got no cars behind me right now, so I'm just doing some vlogging. Yep, there's some cars. And the moon. Alright, I'll put you guys back down here. There we go. Oh. Yeah, it won't be long. It'll be the Harvest Moon funeral host. It won't be long. Definitely summer is winding down. Old VW engine there, funeral host. Clickety clackety all the way down the road. Clickety clackety, yep. Thank you. She's a good engine, man. She's a good engine. We keep the old bus about 55. Sometimes she goes 60. But I keep it at 55 on the norm. So surprisingly, people are like amazed that I can do 60 if I wanted to. But here lately, I've been thinking about the next generation of engine in the old VW bus. And I think what I'm going to do, I don't know, because eventually I'm going to have a rebuild for this engine. And this is a Beetle engine. This is what originally came in the old VW bus. But I think for the future of the bus, I might end up putting like a Jetta diesel engine. Of course, that's about $10,000 worth of work right there. You'd have to change quite a bit in the old VW bus, but or I just might stick with the same old engine, you know? You never know. Same old engine is easy to work on, all that jazz. Yeah, never need to be in a hurry, man, to get anywhere. Especially in these old VWs. These old VWs will teach you to slow down and enjoy life, and not be such a hurry to get to your destination. Enjoy the ride. Enjoy the traveling part. Oh yeah? That's very cool, funeral host. These buses, when they changed the engine, 72, I think, is when they start changing the engine in the bus. That's when they put the pancake engine. Basically, it's the same engine that was in the Porsche 911 in those days. They figured, well, we better put a big engine in it. Maybe we be easier to push the bus. They had a lot of issues with the engines not being big enough to push the bus. And a lot of it was people pushing the buses too hard. You know, they're like trying to drive them at 65 miles, 70 miles an hour and go up the hills at 65, 70 miles an hour and not lose speed. Well, these old VW buses, well, especially these that have the old Beetle engine, you're going to lose a little speed as you climb up and down hills. So you just got to let it do what it wants to do. And that's the trick on driving these old VW buses. Oh, yeah? Yeah, I know in 72, I think it was 71 or 72, they started putting those pancake engines in the bus, man. See, like right now, I'm doing some climbing. I'm doing a little climbing. Of course, the bus is only doing a little under 50, like let's say 40. It's climbing this hill at 49 miles an hour. That's typical. Into the wind. Now, if I had the wind pushing me or no wind at all, I could pretty much climb this at 55 and stay at 55 no problem. But I'm running into the wind. But I'm not pushing the engine harder to get it up the hill. I'm just letting it kind of climb the way it wants to climb and do the way it wants to do. So here we are rolling through Guthrie, Oklahoma. Sunrise is getting ready to happen. The old sunrise is getting ready to happen. Yes, yes. You got a tractor out here doing some mowing. Put you guys back down because we need to get some traffic again here in a minute. There we go. Yeah, we're going by beautiful Guthrie, Oklahoma, named after the famous folk singer Woody Guthrie, father of Arlo Guthrie. As you can see here, I got a whole plethora of cars getting ready to feed on here. That's why I put you guys down. Gotta watch out, because a lot of these folks, I don't know why, but they don't seem like they want to speed up and go ahead of me. I don't know, I guess some of them figure that I can speed up or get over. See, like now I'm gonna have to slow down just a little bit because, see, like this car to the right of me, he could have sped up and gone around, but he didn't. He just stayed at my speed. Now he's all angry because I didn't get over. Well, I can't get over, peoples. I'm not in a vehicle like you with a nice big old heavy duty engine. I like my engine. I like doing what I like to do. Yes, the little things when you're driving the VW bus, you got to really pay attention. Feed-ons like that. People feeding on. You're driving 50, 55 miles an hour and people are feeding on, but yet they don't want to speed up, to 60, 65. Speed limit 70, but they're feeding on at 45, 50 miles an hour, taking their sweet time. So you really got to watch out for stuff like that. And then you also got to watch out for the people coming up behind you at 80 miles an hour, not paying attention too well. Because they're driving at 80 miles an hour and the world's going by and they're kind of zoned out. Because you will. I mean, the road will zone you out. Especially, driving vehicles, the newer vehicles today. They kind of put people to sleep in a way. They hypnotize you. That's why I like driving this old VW bus. It keeps you awake. It's so much fun to drive. You never get bored of it. The traveling distances go by so fast because you're having so much fun and you're paying attention all the time. yes, I'm extending my coffee talk this morning. Just something I usually do. It's like my normal routine, it seems like now when I go to my mom's. It's coffee talks on Sunday. I come to like 15 minutes and then I go play disc golf, and the other 15 minutes I do it with disc golf. And then Monday mornings, it's like I extend the coffee talks a little extra time as I'm driving. That's what I like about YouTube and having carte blanche on your own channel. You got nobody telling you what to do, when to do it, how to do it. Well, basically do it when to do it. You know, there's certain guidelines that YouTube wants you to follow, which I completely understand out of, you know, decency and all that jazz. So certainly enjoyed you hanging out with me in the old VW bus this morning, funeral host. Old funeral host riding along in the bus this morning. Just riding along. But it's always hard to leave my mom's house. Come Sunday evening, I get a little sad that I gotta be going the next morning. I enjoy hanging out at my mom's house. Good memories, you know. Oh, thank you, funeral host. It's a blessing to hang out with you, my friend. You know, this little YouTube adventure, this YouTube thing has been a blessing with all the groovy people I've met so far. Friends that I've met so far, and friends I've yet to meet on old YouTube. It's a unique community, you know. YouTube is us Woobians and Woobians, Woo-tubers, and all that groovy jazz. Be warm once again today. 90, 96, 97 is the going to be the ambient temperature, but with the heat index, it's going to be about 100 or 101 today. So it will be warm. I'm glad Mr. Boo Boos is going to hang out with puppy dog friends today. Shortly, I'm going to say my goodbyes. There's the Flying J sign, boo-boo. Flying J. No, I'm not running on empty. But here in a minute, I can say my goodbyes. Call my mom, let her know I'm getting close to the city. I'm sure enjoyed my coffee talk. My coffee talk in the old VW bus. I always do. These little coffee talks where we're driving is always a unique coffee talk. It's always a unique experience. Funeral host, my brother, you have a super awesome day too, my friend. Thanks for hanging out with me, my brother. My super duper brother from a super duper mother. Yeah. And all you wonderful people who will be joining in the old VW bus throughout the day, or whenever the case may be, thanks for hanging out on this coffee talk this morning. on this wonderful, wonderful coffee talk on the road with friends from the OVW bus. The OVW bus. As always, you can stay tuned for my Type 2 daily vlog. Whoop, hold on, you guys fell down. Hold on. Here, this is what I'll do. I'm gonna put you guys over here. And then I'm gonna flippity camera around since now it's getting daylight now and I can pay attention. But thanks for hanging out, funeral host. It's been most excellent this morning. I'm always grateful for your presence, for your friendship, and for you hanging out. Everybody else, yes, all my other friends that be joining on, thanks for hanging out. I know I said that earlier. Hope you guys had a good weekend. I certainly did. Have a wonderful Monday. Be safe out there. Try not to get the case of the Mondays. And stay tuned for my Type 2 daily vlog. It'll be coming out tonight. As always, be kind to one another. Love one another. Be grateful for every single moment of the day. Because we don't know. You don't know. And the only thing that you knows is the great universe. The great almighty knows. That's it. So be grateful for every moment. Peace, love, and Volkswagen grease